Welcome back to the channel after an eventful couple of days which saw all fixtures in Gameweek 7 get postponed as a result of the sad passing of Queen Elizabeth II. There's still uncertainty surrounding which games will go ahead in Gameweek 8, with speculation that matches played in London are most at risk of postponement due to policing resources. So with that in mind, I've put together a potential wildcard draft for a scenario in which only the games taking place outside of London go ahead. But I will of course be awaiting further news from the Premier League before making any final decisions. Nick Pope looks a safe bet between the sticks ahead of a fixture swing for Newcastle, which sees them face Bournemouth, Fulham, Brentford and Everton in the next 5 game weeks. He's already the top scoring goalkeeper in the game, having made a league high total of 28 saves so far. Just 3 teams have conceded fewer goals than Newcastle, despite them having faced both Man City and Liverpool. I've taken funds out of defence by selling both Liverpool fullbacks, with tough fixtures in the next 4 game weeks as well as poor form. Nico Williams comes in, more for his potential to get attacking returns than with any hopes of clean sheets. No defender has taken as many as his 13 shots this season, while only Delot, Trippier and Alexander-Arnold can better his 9 attempted assists. Trippier and Cancelo both keep their places, as does Reece James, who I've placed on the bench in this current draft in anticipation of a potential postponement between Chelsea and Liverpool. Andreas Pereira is the only man to survive in midfield, as Kevin De Bruyne replaces Mo Salah. The Belgian has amassed the league best tally of 4 assists so far this season, also ranking first for big chances created and expected assists. Man City have scored 20 goals so far this term, 5 more than any other side. In form Marcus Rashford was all set to come in last game week prior to matches being postponed. Over the previous 4 game weeks, Rashford ranks joint top with Alexis McAllister for FPL points amongst midfielders, with 37, an average of 9.3 per game. Only Yohan Wissa has been afforded more than his 3 big chances from midfield in that time. Jared Bowen has had a poor start to the season, and is most definitely a punt, based on his impressive 29 goal involvements last term and on West Ham's fixture swing. They face Everton, Wolves, Fulham and Southampton in the next 4 game weeks. But it is also noteworthy that Bowen stepped up to convert a penalty in last Thursday's Europa Conference League win, so hopefully that can kickstart his campaign. Joining Erling Haaland up front is Alexander Mitrovic, who, like the Norwegian, has scored in all but 1 match so far this season. No player has fired as many as his 20 shots in the last 4 game weeks, and he ranks second only to Haaland for shots in the box and big chances. Fulham avoid the big 6 in their next 7 fixtures, facing Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth and Everton. With 2 goals in his last 4 matches and a promising spell of fixtures to come, Brennan Johnson gets the 3rd forward spot in this wildcard draft. Nottingham Forest take on Fulham, Leicester, Aston Villa and Wolves in the next 4 game weeks. A breakout star in the Championship last season, the 21-year-old bagged 18 goals and 10 assists in 49 appearances across league and playoffs. But if you have more money to spend, I'd consider upgrading to Alexander Isak or Ivan Toney. On the bench there's a place for James Maddison, who, like Reece James, has a fixture scheduled to take place in London this weekend. With 2 goals and an assist in 5 matches so far this term, no teammate has played a hand in as many goals. And from Game Week 9, Leicester have a generous run of fixtures, including Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth and Leeds. So that concludes this wildcard draft video. I may or may not decide to activate my wildcard later in the week, depending on what the Premier League decide in terms of which matches are set to go ahead. But I'll be doing a Game Week 8 team selection video later in the week, where I can update you with my latest thoughts and react to any further news.